ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲಿ Good morning, students. We are discussing problems on derivatives. Few more problems are left out. We complete those problems on derivatives. We discuss the rules of derivatives, algebra of derivatives, product rule, sum rule, quotient rule, all those things. We'll finish those remaining questions on derivatives. Take down y is equal to x by 1 plus tan x. X by 1 plus tan x. Find dy by dx. Y equal to x by 1 plus tan x. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Apply the quotient rule. Already we know what is quotient rule. If y equal to u by v, y equal to u by v, then dy by dx is equal to denominator square. Denominator keep as this. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. This is called as quotient rule. U by v, numerator by denominator is there. To differentiate this, we do denominator square. First denominator square you do it. In the numerator, first write the denominator first. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. It's called as quotient rule. Correct? Apply it now. Dy by dx is equal to denominator square plus denominator 1 plus tan x the whole square. Denominator you square it. In the numerator, first write the denominator first. Differentiate the numerator. D by dx of x minus x into d by dx of 1 plus tan x. Denominator square. Denominator keep as this. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. This is equal to 1 plus tan x. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Correct? Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. D by dx of x, that is 1, minus x keep as this. Differentiate 1 plus tan x. Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of tan x is secant square x. Divided by 1 plus tan x the whole square. 1 plus tan x the whole square. Further simplify one more step, multiply this. 1 plus tan x into 1 is 1 plus tan x minus x into secant square x divided by 1 plus tan x the whole square. Write down along with me. Learn the rule. Y equal to u by v, then how to differentiate? Denominator square. In the numerator, write the denominator first, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. Next one, y is equal to x plus cos x divided by tan x. X plus cos x divided by tan x. Find dy by dx. Dy by dx. Apply the quotient rule for this. denominator you will square it in the numerator, and denominator first differentiate the numerator, minus numerator into differentiate the denominator, dy by dx, denominator square, denominator keep as it is, differentiate the numerator, d by dx of x plus cos x, minus numerator keep as it is, differentiate the denominator, d by dx of tan x, denominator square, denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator keep as this, differentiate the denominator. This is equal to tan x into derivative of x with respect to x is 1, derivative of cos x is minus sin x, derivative of cos is minus sin, minus of x plus cos x into derivative of tan x is secant square x. Whole thing is divided by tan square x. Denominator square, denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator keep as this, differentiate the denominator. What we do? Tan x into 1 is tan x, plus into minus, tan x into sin x, minus x into secant square x, minus into plus, cos x into secant square x, cos x into secant square x. Whole thing is divided by tan square x. Further we can simplify almost everything. Cos and sec are reciprocal functions, correct? Sec is 1 by cos, secant x is 1 by cos x. So what we get is secant x into cos x is equal to 1, correct? As sec is the reciprocal of cos, sec into cos is 1, product of sec and cos is 1, correct? So cos x into secant square x, we can write cos x into secant x into secant x. Cos into sec is 1, 1 into secant x is secant x. So what remains is tan x minus tan x into sin x minus x into secant square x. Secant square, right? Secant into secant into cos is 1, 1 into secant x is secant x. Whole thing is divided by tan square x. Using this product of cos and sec is 1. Next question. If y equal to x plus tan x, y equal to x plus tan x, then show that cos square x into dy by dx is equal to 2 minus sin square x. Problem is show that. Try to do this. Differentiate each term. Dy by dx, derivative of x with respect to x is 1, derivative of tan x is secant square x. Differentiate both the terms here. When you differentiate y with respect to x, we get dy by dx, derivative of x with respect to x 1, derivative of tan x is secant square x. Differentiate this, we get dy by dx is equal to derivative of x with respect to x1, derivative of tan x is secant square x. Secant square, right? 1 by cos square. So to express in terms of cos and sin, no? So write secant square as 1 by cos square. Secant square is 1 by cos square. This is dy by dx, correct? Take common denominator, cos square x. 1 is 1 by 1. 1 into cos square x is cos square x. Plus 1 into 1 is 1. Cross multiplies. Left hand side takes dy by dx. Cross multiply. cos square x into dy by dx. Cos square x into dy by dx. Cross multiply this. Write the common denominator here. Cos square x. 1 into cos square x is cos square x plus 1 into 1 is 1. Cross multiply this. Cos square x is right. 1 minus sin square x. Write this cos square x as 1 minus sin square x. As you know, cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1. Correct? Cos square x plus sin square x equal to 1. So, cos square x is 1 minus sin square x. Cos square x 1 minus sin square x plus 1. Correct? Now 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 minus sin square x. Cos square x into dy by dx equal to 2 minus sin square x. Hence we get the answer. Important question, can be asked for 3 marks. Very simple question. Just differentiate each term with respect to x. Derivative of x with respect to x1. Derivative of tan x with respect to x secant square x. Secant square is 1 by cos square. Take common denominator is cos square x. Cross multiply. Simplify it. And write cos square x as 1 minus sin square x plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus sin square x. Next one, y equal to x power 5 minus cos x by sin x. X power 5 minus cos x divided by sin x. Find dy by dx. X power 5 minus cos x whole divided by sin x. Find dy by dx. Apply the quotient rule here. Quotient rule, numerator by denominator. Denominator you have to square. Denominator keep as this. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. Dy by dx. Denominator square, denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator, denominator square, denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator minus numerator keep as this, differentiate the denominator. Then simplify it. What we get is equal to sin x into derivative of x power 5 is 5x power 4. Derivative of x power n into x power n minus 1, right? Learn the formulas. Derivative formulas are very important. Even in second Q we got to study all these things. Derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. Continuation of this derivatives is there. More types of differential study. Derivative of x power n. Derivative of x power 5 is 5x power 4. Derivative of x power 5, 5x power 4. Correct? Derivative of cos x is minus sin x, minus of minus plus sin x. Minus x power 5 minus cos x into derivative of sin x is cos x. All divided by sin square x. Multiply this. 5x power 4 sin x. Multiply this. Sin x into sin x is sin square x minus x power 5 cos x. Minus into minus plus cos x into cos x cos square x. Divided by sin square x. Sin square x plus cos square x is 1. Correct? Fundamental trigonometric parallel. Multiply each term by term, multiply x power 5 cos x minus into minus plus cos x into cos x cos square x. Sin square x plus cos square x is 1. What we get? 5 x power 4 sin x. Sin square plus cos square is 1 minus x power 5 cos x whole divided by sin square x. Sin square x plus cos square x is 1 using the fundamental trigonometric identity. Just learn all the formulas and all the rules, then it is easy to solve the problems. Next one, y is equal to ax square plus sin x into p plus q cos x. Y is equal to ax square plus sin x into p plus q cos x. Here a, p, q are constants. Find dy by dx. Can you do this? Here it's product of two functions. First function is the first bracket. Second function is the second bracket. Apply the product to first function, keep as this. Differentiate the second function. Plus second function into differentiate the first. dy by dx. dy by dx is first function keep as this. ax square plus sin x, first function keep as this. Differentiate the second function. d by dx of p plus q cos x. d by dx of p plus q cos x plus second function keep as this. Differentiate the first. d by dx of ax square plus sin x. First function write as it is. Differentiate the second function plus second function keep as this. Differentiate the first function. Ax square plus sin x. Differentiate p. Derivative of p with respect to x. P is constant. Derivative of constant is 0. Constant into variable does not become 0. Derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of p is 0. Derivative of q cos x is q into derivative of cos x. Derivative of cos is minus sin. Derivative of p is 0 plus q into derivative of cos x is minus sin x plus p plus q cos x into derivative of ax square. Again constant into variable. A is constant, x is variable, so x square is variable. Constant into variable means constant keep as it is. Differentiate x square to x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. First principle is very important. Okay, every time you can expect one question from first principle. Learn all the derivations of first principle. Derivatives of sin x, cos x, tan x, trigonometric functions, x square, x cube, 1 by x square, x power n, all those things very important. One question definitely you can expect from first principle. There is one 5-mark question. There is one 4-mark question also. 4-mark question normal. This is the most important. Using quotient rule, finding the derivatives is for 4 marks. Hardly 4 steps, right? 4 marks for this. Very important. Quotient rule is fixed question, always 4 marks guaranteed question. Okay? And 5 marks, one question from first principle guaranteed. And 3 marks question you can expect maybe product rule, or you can expect problems, simple problems on derivatives. Limits also you can expect one 2-mark question and one 6-mark question. Okay, limits. So totally from this chapter we can expect 1 mark 1 question, 2 marks 1, 3 marks 1, 4 marks 1 question, 6 marks 1 question. So much you can expect. And 5 marks also there is 1 question, first principle. So each section you can get 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 10, 16, total 21 marks. From limits and derivatives there is 21 marks. Finally multiply and keep all these terms. a square is 0 anyway. Q into minus sin x, minus q sin x, minus a q x square sin x, multiply this minus a q x square sin x, plus into minus minus q into sin square x, 2apx, p into this 2apx plus 2aqx cos x plus p cos x plus q cos square x. Simplify this one more step. Multiply all the terms. You can take q common here. Q is common. You can write cos square x minus sin square x. You know the formula for cos square x minus sin square x, which is cos 2x, right? Note that cos square x plus sin square x is 1. Cos square plus sin square is 1. Whereas cos square x minus sin square x, this is not minus 1. This is cos 2x. Cos 2x. Cos square x minus sin square x is cos 2x. Q is common. Minus aq x square sin x plus 2apx plus 2aqx cos x plus p cos x. Next to take q common here, cos square x minus sin square x, that is cos 2x. Cos square x minus sin square x is cos 2x. Total 21 marks from this chapter, very important because of the reduced syllabus. They have increased the marks in this chapter. Actually, before in the actual syllabus, 16 chapters are there, no? That time the number of marks from this chapter allotted was less actually. They increased the number of marks in this chapter, limits and derivatives, because there are 4 chapters missing in the syllabus now. In the reduced syllabus, there is no binomial theorem, correct? There is no mathematical reasoning, there is no mathematical induction, and there is no conic section. So 4 chapters are not there because of this. It has been reduced, and we have more marks allotted from this chapter, limits and derivatives, chapter 21 marks. Total will be out of 150 marks question paper, including choice. What you have to answer is for 100 marks. Okay. 150 marks question paper it is. You are answering it for 100 marks. So only 12 chapters, 100 marks. So some chapters they increase the marks. Weightage of some of the chapters have been increased. x1 y equal to secant x minus 1 by secant x plus 1. Find dy by dx sec x minus 1 by sec x plus 1. Do this. Apply the quotient rule. Apply the quotient rule, students. Dy by dx denominator square, denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator into differentiate the denominator, denominator square, denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. Is equal to secant x plus 1 into derivative of secant x is secant x tan x, derivative of 1 is 0, minus secant x minus 1 into derivative of secant x is secant x tan x, derivative of 1 is 0, divided by sec x plus 1 the whole square. Denominator keep as this, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. Multiply this, secant x into secant x tan x, secant square x tan x plus 1 into secant x tan x is secant x tan x minus secant x into secant x tan x, that is secant square x into tan x, minus into minus plus 1 into secant x tan x is secant x tan x, divided by sec x plus 1 the whole square. These two cancel, they are of opposite sign. These two terms gets added up by the terms sec x tan x plus sec x tan x, 2 times sec x tan x divided by sec x plus 1 the whole square. Next one, y equal to 4x plus 5 sin x divided by 3x plus 7 cos x. Find dy by dx. Here this, try this. dy by dx equal to 3x plus 7 cos x d whole square, denominator square, denominator keep as it is, differentiate the numerator, minus numerator into differentiate the denominator 3x plus 7 cos x. Denominator square, denominator keep as it is. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. Simplify this. Derivative of 4x is 4, derivative of 5 sin x is 5 cos x. Constant into variable, constant keep as it is. Differentiate x1, derivative of 5 sin x 5 cos x minus 4x plus 5 sin x, derivative of 3x is 3, derivative of 7 cos x is minus 7 sin x. Constant into variable, constant keep as it is. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. 3x plus 7 cos x the whole square. Multiply the terms, simplify it. Three into 4 is 12. Term by term multiply. Multiply this. Multiply this. Multiply this. Here also multiply. Multiply this. Multiply this. Multiply this. Three x into 4 is 12x. 7 into 4 is 28 cos x. 3 into 5 is 15x cos x. 7 into 5 is 35 cos x into cos x is cos square x. Multiply 4x into 3 is 12x, 5 into 3 is 15 sin x, minus 4 into 7 is minus 28x sin x, minus 35 sin square x. Open the bracket, simplify it. 12x minus 12x. 12x will cancel. And here you can add these two. 35 is common. Minus into minus is plus. 35 is common. Cos square x plus sin square x is 1. Correct? Cos square x plus sin square x is 1. 12x will cancel. You open the bracket. 12x minus 12x 0. Then here 35 is common. Cos square x minus of minus plus 35 common. Cos square x plus sin square x is 1. Right? So directly wrote 35. 35 into cos square plus sin square is 1. Minus 15 sin x plus 28x sin x. 3x plus 7 cos x the whole square. Practice these kind of problems. Next one, y equal to x square into cos pi by 4 divided by sin x. Find dy by dx. Can you do this? Already we know the value of cos pi by 4. Correct? Value of cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 divided by sin x. 1 by root 2 keep outside, 1 by root 2 is constant. X square divided by sin x. Quotient rule applied. This constant integral, constant keep as this. For this, apply the quotient rule. Denominator square. Denominator square. Denominator keep as this. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. One by root 20 sin x into derivative of x square is x minus x square into derivative of sin x is cos x divided by sin square x. Cos pi by 4 value we know already, 1 by root 2, keep it outside. For this we apply the quotient to x square by sin x. Denominator, so denominator keep as this. Differentiate the numerator minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. One by root 2 is 2x sin x minus x square cos x divided by sin square x. Take these problems as homework. Ax plus b divided by cx plus d. Find dy by dx. Px square plus qx plus r divided by ax plus b. Find dy by dx. Sin x plus cos x by sin x minus cos x. Find dy by dx. Do all these problems. Y equal to 4 root x minus 2. Find dy by dx. 5 secant x plus 4 cos x. Find dy by dx. Do all these problems, complete it as homework. Continue the next class, okay?